So this video is kind of crazy, but a good example of using a knife. I need to start a fire in the stove this morning. Have my morning coffee. Everybody's asleep. It's about 5 o'clock. And normally with wood, I use a Scandi grind like this one here. But I got this knife from Bogdan, and it's made out of that special Wolfram steel. And so I thought I'd try it. I got my carving gloves on. I was playing around with carving the spoon here, and it does a really good job. And I should do the paper test just to start out with here, before and after. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll hold the paper right here. I can't see what I'm doing here very well. There we go. So it cuts paper really well. But what I want to do is make some feather sticks or curls, put it in the stove here, and light it with the matches. And you're saying all the matches are a cheat, but no, not really. I could use the paper too, but we are testing the knife. So I'll make a bunch of these curls and light the curls with some kindling over them and see how well it does, and then test the knife afterwards as well. About a 3-inch blade, nice handle. A little proud on the spine here. I could sand that down. Really fits nice in the hand though, and nice, not a full flat, but kind of a saber grind up to a full flat. Anyway, I'll do this. I'll turn you off for right now, and then show you the curls I got. So I got some curls made, and I wanted to put them in the stove, and I'll show you the stove area. Focus on it in a second here, but before that, I wanted to make some tiny kindling with this too, and don't really need to split it much, but just a little bit. Use the method of putting the point down, stabbing it, and then pulling it through like this. Hopefully you can see that. And making these nice pencil-sized pieces to put over the pile. This tests the point as well as the blade, but it's doing a great job. Yeah, making some nice stuff. I had to learn a little bit about how to make curls with this, with the full flat grind. It didn't start out doing a very good job, mostly because I didn't really understand how the blade worked too well. Every blade is a little different, and so you got to get used to that. Yeah, this is a great test on the point. And we'll do the paper test later too, to see how well it's set up. But hopefully you're seeing this okay. Lighting's not that great this morning here. Only got one light on. But it's making really nice pencil size stuff. And that's what we want. I'm going to start small with your fire and get bigger. That should be about enough. Got a couple of bigger pieces here. Then I got some kindling already made that's bigger. So let's test the knife again before we get the fire going. Oh yeah, that's really well. One thing Bogdan emphasizes that the blade can take a lot, and I'm not really abusing it or anything. Just testing it out to see if it's sharp still, and just using it on some kindling, but it cuts really well still. And the point, I used it, and it stabs right in there really well. So really nice knife so far. I'm really enjoying it. The curve in the handle really makes it nice for getting down and moving along the wood. So let's move you to the fire area here. Hopefully I can get this moved around the furniture okay. There's the stove. Now zoom in just a hair. Let's see if that's focused still. Let me turn you off. It turns you back on, just refocus the camera. So let's start the fire and get some use out of this. So there we go. Put these bigger pieces over the top. And we got some nice small wood to put on top of that. Let that go for a second or two. Stab this in there just for the fun of it. Not abusing it. Just want to hold it there. Okay, let's put a bigger piece in. This is our morning fire for the house here. And a lot of times I'll start with newspaper and sheath, but we're using Bogdan's knife. This really has a good grip this way, by the way. You know, the reverse grip, I don't know what you'd use it for except for stabbing into something. As well as this one. You put your thumb up here, put it more by the fire, where you can control your carving. That's pretty much what I'm doing this morning, is carving. But there we go. Get the newspaper out of the way in case spark fly. But that's your Bogdan knife. I had to rework the sheath a little bit. It was too tight. But it fits in really nice. You got a thumb ramp where you can push it out. So really cool little knife. And I wanted to give a real short review on it. This is just using it for getting the fire started. Thank you.